to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Digging in, Dalton Varsho. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One out, runner at second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope, outside.
And that chance handled. And he's out on the tag. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Bounce to Santana. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
0-1.
Lauer in his 6th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Fought off foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Ball inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. This one popped up. Clement under this one. And that is that. Back here in the desert, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's George Springer. Out to short, Perdomo. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Oh, he gloves it onto the pitcher, and they get the out. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. And now Gabriel Moreno. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Nelson back to work. It's softly on the ground left side, and it goes just foul. You'll one. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Santana. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Addison Barger getting ready to hit.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. 2 away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho doubled his first time up. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Barger off of first with 2 away. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a pop-up. Perdomo under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
Hey.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to the left. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Santander goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
What do you got?
Check swing, appeal down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Foul ball there. Here's a 2-2. And a curve is down and in. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter now, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. And that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Flied out his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Springer drop step going back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. This one in the air center field. And that's the inning. Back here in the desert, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Throw on to Santana. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left field, down the line. Oh, he can't bring it in. Deal 1. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gurriel on the run, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Just missing there. And the count now even up. That's to third. Okamoto. Long throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. One down. Next to switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Hit softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul. And the 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. He gets there with the slide to first. And that's a great play for the out. Alec Thomas now grounded out his first time up. And he grounds one to the right side. Clement over to first. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel gets there. He's under it. One away. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Jays down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Thompson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Ildemaro. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So back to the top of the order. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to him, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
So that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Marte in the box, lays off for ball 1. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Just missed. And there's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Struck him out looking. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. And there's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Springer into box again. Takes a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
There you go.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for 1. Out of Santana, 2. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Lined into right center field. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Kirk in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The Blue Jays with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Chase the fastball up the Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, right field. Springer makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Up the middle, Clement tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, that's low.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now it's going to be Ernie Clement. Clips the corner, strike 1. And that is out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. So they turn things over to the righty, Kevin Ginkel.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. Blue Jays down a run, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. Just off the outside corner. And now it's 3-2. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Back here at Chase Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's going to be Alek Thomas. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. He is struck out and he is walked. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That is the inning. Back here in the desert, all set to start the 9th in this one. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. The D-backs trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Ball 1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez, 1 for 3.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yeah.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. They're down to their final strike. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just love. Baseball, 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score and the Blue Jays take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So
Marte throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 9. Jimmy Garcia on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just missed. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Outside. Ball 1. Man at second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Tying run and scoring position. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two now. In there, sets him down on strikes. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno, trying to deliver as the hero. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner edges away at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.